Guy's big day. That's what everyone calls them around here. The Gothic Skibo Castle, where we believe the ceremony will take place, is a mile down the road, shrouded in Scottish pine. There are more guards than guests to keep the event private. Now, we did get a glimpse of the couple last night. The Queen of Pop and her gangster guy, his films are always about British gangsters, graced the local village of Dornoch with a visit for the christening of their infant son, Rocco. Other attendees included Sting, actors Gwyneth Paltrow, and Rupert Everett. One local tried to get too close. He was found hidden in the chapel, trying to take a picture. The British tabloids report proud Papa Guy shed a few tears, and guest Gwyneth Paltrow, rumored to be the maid of honor today, sobbed through the whole thing. Madonna, so they say, just beamed. Now, we understand that the wedding itself might take place in the refurbished dungeons of the castle, but all we're likely to see is one black and white photo released by the couple after the event. Russ?
Kimberly Dozier, thanks a lot. Of course, there is plenty of juicy gossip going around about Madonna's secret wedding, including who made it on the guest list and who didn't. Susie Cormack is the features editor of the Scottish Sunday Mail, the newspaper that broke the story of Madonna's engagement. She's also in Dornoch. Ms. Cormack, good morning to you as well.
Good morning, Ross.
So tell us, who are the guests?
Well, the guest list has remained a bit of a tight secret. One person we were expecting to see was Brad Pitt, but we had been told just last week that it was unlikely that he would attend, given that Gwyneth Paltrow would be maid of honor at the wedding. I think you probably remember just a few weeks ago, he actually made a statement asking for Gwyneth Paltrow to stop mentioning him in interviews. That was a request from his wife, Jennifer Aniston, who was believed to be attending with him. But we had a couple of sightings, supposedly, at Glasgow Airport with Brad Pitt yesterday, but we haven't seen any sign of him at all. It could be that he's been staying somewhere else and he might be coming in later, but with so much secrecy surrounding this wedding, it's anybody's guess, to be perfectly honest.
How scandalous. We just saw Sting in that video as well. Now, there is this rumor going around that Madonna and Guy Ritchie were not allowed to sleep together in the castle last night. Is that true?
Yeah, that's very true. That actually comes from Peter de Sabre, who actually owns Skibo Castle. He's very, very, very eccentric, and one rule that he asks all guests who are being married there is not to spend the night together. He's very much a traditionalist, and he's asked Madonna to do the same. So I think she'd probably abide by it, because I think we saw last night a very romantic side of her. She came out for the christening, she smiled for the cameras, so I think she'll probably go with that, because it's a very traditional wedding, we believe, that's going on just over at the castle today.
All right, tell us about the reception. What's on the menu?
On the menu, well, it's a very international flavour to the menu. There's wakiki salad, which is to start off, which is kind of coconut and coriander salad. And then they're having a Southern States, I believe they're calling it, Southern States seafood salad, which will probably have lots of Scottish produce in it as well, because, as you know, the salmon's very popular here, and we've got lots and lots of shellfish. And then she's having some haggis, which is, of course, one of Scotland's most, traditional dishes. That might be a bit of a problem for some of her guests, because we know that Sting, etc., are all vegans, so they can't really eat the haggis. And then there's also some roast beef and roast potatoes and red cabbage as the main course. Again, there'll need to be something supplied for the vegetarians amongst her guests.
Gotcha. Now, I wouldn't have thought of this, but Jane Clayson just handed me this note. Dress. What's Madonna's dress look like?
Well, the dress, again, it's with lots and lots of secrecy, and the problem that she's actually had to face is she's friendly with so many of the world's biggest designers, Donatella Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, Jean-Paul Gaultier, who are all expected to attend today, but also she's made a new friend in Stella McCartney. Now, she's believed to have got the commission to do the main dress, which is the one that she will wear during the ceremony. We've been told that it's probably going to feature some black beads, which I find quite strange, but it's going to be interesting to see once we get this picture released. Also, lots of little white beads, very intricate, but it will be on silk. And she won't wear white, she'll actually wear ivory. An ivory or cream colour dress is what we're thinking she's going to wear. But there's another twist in the story, and the fact that she's supposed to be trying to keep everybody happy, and she will then change for the meal and actually wear a Donatella Versace creation. And then again in the evening, later on, there's going to be a Ceilidh, which is a traditional Scottish dance, and we are expecting her to, again, make another change of outfit.
We've got about 30 seconds left. What do you think, as somebody who follows this sort of stuff? Has Madonna found happiness at last?
Well, let's hope so. She certainly found happiness with her new son. Let's hope it lasts with Guy Ritchie. They seem a very, very contented couple. She's been very, very public in all of her going out in London. It's a tricky business, but they seem very happy together. They've been out without bodyguards. So I think she's found a man that she thinks can protect her. And, you know, good luck to the two of them. You know, we wish them really well.
Susie Cormack in Dornoch, Scotland. Thanks a lot. Have a good time.
Thank you.
It is now about 24 minutes until the hour. Let's go outside to Mark McEwen, who did not get invited to the
National this morning. Madonna's wedding day today is turning out to be no ordinary Highland fling. Kimberly Dozier is in Dornoch, Scotland with the latest. Good morning, Kimberly.
Good morning, Julie. Well, he'll be wearing a kilt. We really don't know what she'll be wearing. We've heard everything from a diamond tiara to white diamond-studded cowboy boots. But we did get a glimpse of the happy couple last night. Madonna and Guy Ritchie and a bevy of famous guests turned up at Dornoch Cathedral for the pre-wedding christening of their young son, Rocco. They then retreated to the grounds of the romantic Skibo Castle. And it looks like lots of Americans are going to follow Madonna there. The local tourist board has gotten web hits from all 50 states since the wedding was announced.
Hopefully that we'll get maybe a different type of visitor, maybe a more kind of cool, trendy visitor. After all, Madonna is seen as the queen of cool.
The locals say it's put the sleepy Scottish golfing town of Dornoch on the map.
It's absolutely marvellous. We couldn't have a better bit of publicity ever.
And even these reserved Scottish Highlanders have gotten into the spirit of a Hollywood bash.
Any advice to the happy couple?
Get drunk, be merry, and just enjoy themselves, and good luck to them. That's it.
Now, this is going to be a very quirky wedding. We're hearing the reception is going to be medieval style, with the servants wearing tartan kilts and having Braveheart-style blue and white painted faces. The vicar marrying the couple says she has a special gift for them, a roll of toilet paper to demonstrate a symbol of love that is strong, soft, and long. Julie?
Just don't squeeze it. Thanks, Kimberly. Kimberly Dozier in Scotland this morning. And now here's Dan Rather with a preview of tonight's